You live on the only planet we know of that has life, and we have explored less of it than we have mapped the surface of Mars. Not the land, the water, which is most of it. Start at the top, the first 200 meters. This is the part you have seen. Light, color, coral, everything that can photosynthesize. Almost every ocean animal you could name lives in this thin, bright layer. It is about 5% of the ocean. Now go down. 200 meters. The color starts leaving. Red disappears first, then orange, then yellow. By 600 meters, you are in permanent blue-black twilight, and the last of the sunlight is nearly gone. This is the largest habitat on Earth, not the largest part of the ocean. The largest living space of any kind, anywhere on the planet. And the animals here solved the darkness in a way that sounds invented. They made their own light, most of them. In the open ocean, the majority of animals can produce light. On this planet, glowing is not the exception. It is the normal way to be alive. Keep going. 1,000 meters. The sun is gone completely. From here to the seafloor there is no daylight, ever again, anywhere. This is the midnight zone. The pressure would crush a car. The water sits a few degrees above freezing, and it is full of animals. Some of them hunt with light. An anglerfish grows a lure out of its own head, dangles a glowing bulb in front of a mouth full of teeth, and waits in absolute black for something to swim toward the only light for miles. Some of them hide with light, glowing faintly along their bellies so that anything looking up from below sees nothing but more darkness. And some of them scream with it. There is a squid that, when something attacks it, does not release ink. It releases a cloud of glowing particles and vanishes while the predator is blinded. And the whole time, something is falling. It is called marine snow. Scales, shells, waste, and the remains of everything that dies in the sunlit water above. It drifts down continuously, everywhere in the ocean, all the time. A single flake can take weeks to reach the bottom. Almost everything living down here eats it, or eats something that ate it, which means most of the deep ocean is fed by a world it will never see. Sunlight it will never touch, turned into bodies, falling as debris into the dark. And occasionally, something much larger arrives. When a whale dies, it sinks, and on the seafloor it becomes something with a name of its own. A whale fall. Scavengers strip it first, then smaller animals move into what is left, then bacteria colonize the bones themselves, which are dense with fat. One whale can feed an entire community down there for 30 years or more. And some of the creatures that turn up have been found nowhere else on Earth. Their whole existence depends on something dying far above them and finding its way down. 4,000 meters. The abyss. Here, the seafloor cracks open and superheated water pours out. Hundreds of degrees, black with dissolved minerals. They are called black smokers. And around them is the discovery that changed what we thought life was. Whole ecosystems. Tube worms. 2 meters long, with no mouth and no gut. Crabs, shrimp, entire communities living in permanent darkness, thousands of meters down, with no connection to the sun at all. Everything you were taught about food chains begins with sunlight. These do not. They run on chemistry leaking out of the inside of the Earth, which means life does not require a star. It just requires energy and somewhere to sit. So notice what has happened on the way down. At the surface, everything is powered by sunlight. In the middle, life runs on what falls from above, the leftovers of a world it will never see. And at the vents, life gave up on the sun completely and found another way entirely. 3 different answers to the same problem stacked on top of each other in the same ocean, which leaves one question. How far down does it go before it stops? There is a place with a name, Challenger Deep. It is the deepest known point on the planet, and from here, it is still about 7,000 meters below us. 11,000 meters, the bottom of the Mariana Trench. If you dropped Everest into it, the summit would still be more than 2 kilometers underwater. The pressure here is around 1,000 times what you are feeling right now. It would collapse a steel hull. More people have walked on the moon than have been to the bottom of this. And there are animals living in it. Not clinging on, living. We have sent probes to Mars, to Venus, to Titan, and to a comet, looking for anything alive. We have stared at thousands of planets around other stars, hoping for a chemical hint of it. Meanwhile, most of the living space on our own planet is a freezing, crushing, pitch-black ocean full of animals that glow, and we have seen almost none of it. The alien planet was always here. We just kept looking